Youniverse brings to you a new series, 3 things you need to know today. And it's all about how real beings do well-being. Hello everybody and welcome to 3 things you need to know today, episode 4. So today we have someone very special, Ms Indu Punj. She's an educator, she's a teacher, she's a counsellor, and she's been in the industry for more than 22 years. That is a big number. Considering the lives she's impacted are more than easy more than 300. She's the founder for Stories Matter. She is also training corporates and various teachers here. In fact, in the pandemic, she also conducted more than 100 sessions online. So she is the person you need to know today in the education field if you don't know about her. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Tanya, for this kind introduction. I'm really touched. Thanks a lot.
Ma'am, now straight bombarding you with the first question. What is the simplest way to practice well-being in classrooms?
I would say simplest way is to have unconditional acceptance of your students and also the peer group. If we accept each other, irrespective of their caste, color, creed, or gender orientation, gender stereotypical thinking, we make everybody feel accepted, wanted, and belong to the same classroom. So the atmosphere where I'm not judged and accepted is the most healthy environment for anybody.
That's big, ma'am. That's very, very big. It's very big. Moving on, especially how you said about acceptance. Do you think the education system can ever be complete in terms of physical and mental wellness for a child?
Physical fitness is still given a lot of precedence. They are having games, sports, everything is there. But when it comes to mental health, I think we are really lagging behind. And I think it is the need of the hour that we teach our students how to process their emotions, because emotional intelligence is what takes you everywhere, which helps you in every aspect of your life, be it professional or personal.
Definitely, ma'am. I think you really touched the main point here about emotional intelligence and emotional quotient in everybody, EQ, how we always look at the IQ and we forget to look at EQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. And ma'am, this starts at a very young age, doesn't it?
Yes. We should start at a very young age.
No, because you've been my teacher, and every time you say this, I go back and I realize that you're actually spot on right. And I think that learning every student needs to take now, whoever's seen this video, it really matters for them.
Yes.
Ma'am, what is that one mistake that we students make while we're growing up that hinders our well-being?
I would say in today's age, this social comparisons, that's what is killing most of us. If I see somebody with this hairstyle or skin color or hair color or figure, I am into inadvertently I get into a comparison where I feel, oh, why I don't have this flawless skin? Why don't I have straight hair? Why haven't I given these streaks to my hair? So this somewhere reflects on us that, okay, why am I not looking the same way? Because they are applying filters. It means, again, coming back to my first answer, we are not accepting ourselves the way we are. Why do I have to look a certain way to be loved by my husband or a boyfriend or somebody? Accept me the way I am. If I am accepting you, whichever way you are, so accept me the way I am. And there is a small little story I generally talk about. मैं ऐसी ही हूँ and मैं अपनी favorite हूँ. So you have to accept me. So again, it comes to accepting yourself and becoming a better version of yourself, not somebody else. If your comparison is with your own self, if last year I was here and I had read just one book, am I reading 5 books this year? And am I going to add new knowledge? Am I becoming a contributor in the society? How am I adding value to others meaningful, give meaning to your life rather than spending time on social media. So what do we call it? Stay away, and we call it like अपने आप को दूर रखना है social media से, because the more you are into social comparisons, the you are going to feel depressed in any case, because somebody is always going to be better than you in whichever area we may call it.
Ma'am, that is spot on, because when I did a webinar, I said the same thing. But what I struggled with most is knowing that it's harmful for me, but also gravitating towards it, you know?
Yes, we all do. At every age we are doing it. But again, and it is all right to compare and then get motivated. If I feel that, okay, Tanya speaks really well, and I pick up some good points from you, then it should be adding on value, learning from you, and learning that, okay, I don't need to be Tanya, but in my own way, how can I become better? It's always good to grasp things from others and to imbibe good qualities of others, but you don't have to feel bad about it. Okay, why I cannot be like her? You don't have to be her. You can become a better version of where you are.
I love the way you said it's about becoming more like yourself instead of becoming more of what other people want you to be and what you might look like or what you might.
That's the best way to maintain your balance, because that's how you can live life.
Ma'am, moving on to the next question. What small changes can we bring in the current education system that facilitates well-being, mental health, and wellness in general? What are the changes we can bring?
I think we need to have some mindful practices in the morning. If every teacher, before starting her class, can just make students for 4-5 minutes, they can have some mindful activity or thing that helps them loosen up. If they are bored, if it kind of channelizes their energy and brings their focus back to class. Because major issue that you are facing, people are attention span is really reducing. They said it's 20 seconds. So if you really want your kids to be back to topic, what you are going to teach, start with an activity, mindfulness, like are you present here, and bringing them, making them aware of the situation they are in, making it more a holistic environment, making it more of a learning experience than having that rote chalk and talk method. As you would remember, in our class, we used to have so many presentations. Even 10 years back, I was doing all of it. So when kids, they take onus of their learning and they are made responsible for their own learning and development, they take much more interest rather than passive learning. You know, you are teaching and they are just sitting and watching you. That is the most ineffective way of teaching.
And ma'am, what is the particular age where child needs most well-being push? You know, they need the most well-being practice, or they really need it at a particular age, or is it just all ages?
I think the moment you get into adolescence, because there is all emotional, social, physical, too many changes. You know, the child is undergoing so much that they do not know how to tackle with all of it. They start getting pimples, they have their voices changing, their hair become rough. So they really need emotional and social support over there from parents, from school, from peer group, where they are made to understand that this is part and parcel of life and you will grow up. I still remember all of you like having braces and how you girls then suddenly start shining. And I have heard kids saying, oh yaar, pehchan hi nahi aati, ye wahi hai kya? So if we all know that this is just a phase and this too shall pass, actually every age, if you keep telling yourself, whenever you are stuck, that this too shall pass, like we've all been through this pandemic and this is what we've learned, that family support, your friends, this is where you should invest in your 5 inner people, the ones who make you strong. Take care of them and hold them strongly so that they are always there when you feel low.
One major finishing sentence from you would be like one liner that you want to leave the audience with today.
Yes, one thing that I have learned over the years, stop ruminating about your past, leave that baggage. Don't keep holding on. My friend did this to me, my father did this to me. Most of the young adults, they keep holding a lot of grudges, which is why their baggage keep becoming heavier and heavier. So just leave it, live light, and stop worrying about your future. Live in this moment, present. If you are having sitting at a cafe, just enjoy that moment. The moment you start living in present, you will start enjoying life more and stop worrying anything which happened or is going to happen, because you have no control. So the locus of control of your happiness should be in your hand. Be the driver of your own life, and hold, I would say, be the best version of yourself. That that's what.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I don't know about the rest of the audience, but I know that I want to learn more from ma'am. Indu ma'am has been my teacher for, I think, grade 5. And I remember, if there's one thing that I really love about her, is the way she makes other people feel. She makes them feel warm, touched, and always open for help. So anybody who wants to contact her, please know she's also available at Stories Matter on YouTube. She's a beautiful Instagram page that we're going to share here, right next to her picture. And yeah, I think all of you should connect to her. It's always good to speak to somebody who's been in the system longer than we have.
Thank you so much for having me. It's the most, I would say, loved interview I've had, sitting with your own student, and that too after so many years. It's really, really rewarding. Thank you.